Unbelievable. This is WEISSFEST 2021, and I'm here with my beautiful girlfriend, Mikkel. And yeah, we're just celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the release of my book, not my birth, but actually my birth too, because it's my birthday celebration as well, of The Decade That Rocked. It was released a year ago. It was right when COVID started happening. It was really unfortunate. I couldn't do a book tour. I didn't know what to do, but I took it online, and I worked online, and it was ended up being a really like a bestseller. It's in 4 languages now. It's in its 4th reprint. Waiting for more books to come in because of they got held up in China, unfortunately. So hope to have books soon. And we're just putting this together. We're carrying on, spreading my photographs that I shot like 30, 40 years ago, 1980 to 1990, some early stuff from the 70s when I first started shooting. So really going to take this across the country and meet people, do a book signings, and just enjoying all the people, you know, really reminiscing about the times. And I was part of it, part of their memories. It means a lot to me. And we are having some live entertainment with actually coming up next. We had Kodiak that just came out. And now we have Keith Roth and City Asylum and a bunch of his friends, Jerry Gaskill from King's X, Bumblefoot, Carmen Appice, a good friend of mine from back in the early days. And then Just Sabbath is doing a Black Sabbath tribute band. And tomorrow we got something else going on. We got Little Ozzy. We got 6 Seconds to Mars, a Motley tribute band, and Gemstone, some kids from the Rocket Live Foundation that I knew when they were kids, and now they have their own songs. So it's really cool to see them, you know, flourish and do their own originals. And just really glad to be here and meet the people. So there'll be a lot more coming out, so stay tuned. WEISSFEST 2021. So this is the early years, and this is really what meant the most to me, because I was like a teenager sneaking into concerts, Kiss, Led Zeppelin, and selling my pictures for $1 a piece in front of Madison Square Garden until I got arrested at a Kiss concert in '77, and then I went to jail, and the next day I went to Circus Magazine, and they gave me some hints on what film to use, and they took me under their belt, and really helped me become the photographer that I am. They gave me the access. They started using my photographs, and I just, any door that was open, I just banged it open even more, you know. And still to this day, I still have the fire. I love what I do. I love meeting people. It's the way I meet people, you know. It's every time I shoot a new band, they're like new friends, and I just, you know, we always need friends. So yeah, check out the gallery. I got some Alice Cooper from '77 there, Zeppelin. This is the picture I shot that I got arrested. So I owe a lot to Ace and the Kiss Boys. And then finally enough, maybe 5 or 6 years later, they come to my studio a block away from where I got arrested in the Music Building in New York City. I had my first studio that I lived out of. And they came in when they did the Unmasked, and I did one of the first photo shoots, and then they started hiring me. They liked me, and, you know, told them the story. And I know Gene always kids about it. He goes, yeah, you know, you shouldn't have been selling those pictures, Mark. And I'm like, if I didn't get arrested, I wouldn't be shooting you right now. So it's a running joke. Love all those guys, Paul, Gene, Ace, Peter, and, you know, so that's one little story in my book, The Decade That Rocked. So get a copy. It's definitely, you know, it tells my story, and there's a lot of good memories that we all share. I'm just a guy that was in the pit, was lucky enough to get there and share those memories with you. So this is my darkroom. We reenacted my darkroom. This is me when I was 18. It's my Peter Frampton photos, and this is my contact sheet. All right. So I kind of redid everything, and this is my framed, my really means a lot to me, because this is in '77 when I was still sneaking in, and I knew I had to get close, and I got there, I got the shot, and then 2 years later, Peter's hiring me to come to his house to do some photographs for his next album. So it really means a lot to me that, you know, the Peter Frampton thing, and that's why, you know, I used to sell pictures, these are the Frampton shots I used to sell in front of the concerts. But, you know, it was really hard back in the day, like really hard. You didn't know, because you didn't know that there was something coming around the corner called digital. So you used to have to take this little canister, right? and you used to take this, right? And you used to put this on it, right? The reels of film, and you used to get it in there. And if you didn't do it right, it would get like they would touch each other, and it would be messed up. And I did that to like some Zeppelin shots that I really, you know, I was like, oh, I wonder what that photo was of Jimmy and Robert, you know. But, you know, that's all part of it. You know, you learn your craft, you just keep getting better. I would never think that, you know, there would be such a thing called digital and it would be so easy to do. And I do encourage photographers to use their phone, use their digital cameras. I mean, it takes amazing photographs, and it's all about the eye and connecting with the subject. So I always encourage, you know, photographers, if you have a passion with anything you do, if you have a passion, go for it. If it's photography, find a band that you like, hang out with them, be their friends, and it's a good way to meet friends. So it's a great job. I'm still doing it. I'm actually on my way to Florida to shoot Deep Purple's next album cover. So the ball's still rolling. I'm feeling good, and I'm enjoying everyone that's here tonight.